I I don't know if I missed something or not, but like the game seemed to give me everything there except for a gun. And that was the thing I
Never
wanted. Oh,
thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
is that the island I was on? Because we could see Paradise off in the distance and it didn't look too dark. Oh well. Garrick.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in.
Oh, like the ship.
I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Once again, we're given starter companions that don't follow us through the rest of the adventure. Darn. Well, where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look for out here?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port.
Living Lands. Vast island home to wild ecosystems, undiscovered mysteries. Settlers from across Aora come in search of fortune, adventure, and prosperity. Global powers view the Living Lands as a gateway to the east, a ripe prospect for future expansion.
People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Well, bye then. Good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
And what about you?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
I could try to flirt. Well, you know, that's a deer in diplomacy for you.
I don't push her luck.
Do all the locals dislike Adirans?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Anything I should know about this place?
Try not to get killed.
Oh.
Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright.
That'll be difficult, but alright, bye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that.
Warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
Hey there.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
That's me.
I'd get out
Oh,
of
Claviger.
He's up. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
I don't know if I want to threaten. Well, oddly enough, he's very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome, regal, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our Claviger.
Okay, I need to know things now. The Claviger is Paradisian equivalent to a governor. Unlike most bureaucrats, Claviger is unelected and often hostile toward official procedures. Instead, they are informally chosen from among those who know the city best, tasked with maintaining Paradise, defending it, and reining in its worst impulses. Did they spell reigning wrong? Isn't there supposed to be a G there? I already got the rest of these. So who or what is a Claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
And they left town at the same time.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Right, so which way did the ambassador go?
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the Claviger. How's about we partner up?
How about you introduce yourself first?
Name's Kai. I've been a soldier, a sailor, and a halfway decent baritone.
You have a gun.
He's a troublemaker, but a damn qualified one at least.
I knew you had a soft spot for me.
And what business do you have with the Claviger?
Claviger Amond helped me get on my feet when I came to Paradise a few years ago. Last time we spoke, he sounded worried about things. If he's gotten himself into trouble, I owe it to him to help out.
Can I trust you?
If there's one thing you can say about Rowatayans, we're no backstabbers. We handle our disagreements face to face, with lots of yelling and violence. You'll vouch for me, right, Captain?
Better to have him and not need him, I guess.
That's the nicest thing you've said about me all day.
Kai, before you go, the Envoy is no stranger to the wilderness, but you and I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Hold on, we got some things. Falson Hilgard is an Ideran ambassador dispatched to the Living Lands on a mission of peace and mutual cooperation. His headquarters are located in the Ideran Embassy in the city of Paradis. Rawatai is a nation east of the Living Lands, settled long ago by Amuau fleeing the Deadfire Archipelago. The kingdom is known for its military strength and adherence to nationalistic identity. I'm pretty sure these were characters in the first games. And then Steel Garrote is an order of paladins fiercely devoted to Wotica, goddess of law and discipline. Known for their cruelty and determination, the Steel Garrote will stop at nothing to hunt down oathbreakers, deserters, and heretics. They are led by Inquisitor Lodwin. Okay. Wait, what can you tell me about this Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Situation here must be dire, if the Garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
Never met a Steel Garrote paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
What are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Inquisitor Lodwine, it's a new name. Oh, Wotica also. Wotica, also known as the Burned Queen, Strangler, Oathbinder, and the Queen That Was, is the goddess of justice, law, oaths, promises, rulership, vengeance, memory, and hierarchies. She is depicted as an old noblewoman wearing a broken crown. Steel Garrote paladins worship Wotica, and some say do her bidding. Inquisitor Lodwin is the leader of the Steel Garrote paladins. She fell in battle in the Deadfire Archipelago, and later returned as a death guard. Relentless and uncompromising, Lodwin strikes fear in the hearts of her enemies. I'm assuming that means she appeared in Pillars of Eternity 2, but I haven't played it. which is an issue. uh, great. Something to look forward to.
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Deadfire. The Deadfire Archipelago is an expansive region known for its volcanic islands and treacherous seas. 3 years ago, the god Eothas rampaged across the Deadfire in the body of an Dracolossus, where he did lasting damage to the ancient ruins of Ikaizo. The consequences of his rampage are a topic of spiritual uncertainty and fear. Okay. Any idea what she wants with me?
That's none of my business, and let's keep it that way.
Sometimes the box doesn't
We'll have
go
time
away.
to worry about Ludwig later.
Unless it's always there and I'm just not paying attention to. Great, something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my Claviger.
Yes, so new companion. I actually get a thing for this, so it seems like he matters. Kai is a seasoned soldier and a mercenary from the Rautian Empire. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the Living Lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. He's got a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. And he's got Firestarter to burn away things. Okay,
I'll bet
that's
you're
cool.
glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come
Yes.
on. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Oh, a fast travel beacon.
Left
Oh,
these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
okay. It says read more in the tutorials, but it says literally everything. Oh well. Documents. The Fort Northreach. Yeah, that one I found. Message from afar. I've got... Did I level up? Oh, I've got companion abilities. Okay. Companions have their own ability trees and level up. And they can reset their stuff. Okay. Do I have a skill point, it looks like? So you've got taunt abilities. That's pretty cool. You got health regeneration and damage reduction. So you're kind of a tank who also happens to have a gun. I kind of want to get second wind so you can revive yourself without me having to do all the work. Maybe, but I can do that too, so... It seems like you already have this skill because it's got the internal diamond here filled in. So what do we have here? Unbending defense. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increase damage reduction. Another stunning taunting thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get another taunting. Build you out as a tank. Why are you...
Donshore, the local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adherents will outnumber us 3 to 1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
Ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now. You got a listener.
Hey.
Keep walking, Outlander.
Oh, shit.
Hey! Better watch your step.
Outlander. At least you didn't call me an Henqua.
Piss off.
Oh.
What are you looking at? What? Don't test me.
Okay, there's a warehouse. Hey. Store? Where's the store? Oh, there's the store. Okay.
Feels like the Living Lands is growing wilder every day.
If you say so.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Valtur is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Dagherda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Where do you get your wares? Do I even care? Yeah, sure.
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I see. Well, I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I do now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question.
Hell yeah.
I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
Uh-huh. You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
You know, your upper head does not move at all. No eyebrows, no blinking. Well, you're blinking, I think, but no, like, expression. So you have... How do we see? This is my inventory. This is his... What is his great hammer? Two-handed melee. Sturdy hammer, good for tapping wagon axles into place, knocking jawbones out of place, and tenderizing meat. The advantage of a great hammer is that even the most inelegant craftsmanship can accomplish all three. Okay. I don't need a great hammer. So bye. I don't even think I want an axe. I mean, they're good for what they need, right? So, eh. And then armor-wise, I've got... I feel like I should keep my Adherin armor just for, like, story reasons. And I want to keep this because it's useful. Although I'm remembering I can craft things, so I might want to keep the stuff I can take apart. So these are my Adherin gear. I'm going to keep those. Okay, what do you have for sale? You got all items, your buyback. You only have weapons. Okay, but you have a pistol. That's cool. Oh, you got grenades. I have 500 gold. Okay. You've got a Grimoire of Elements, which I also have. Same set of spells. Yeah. I kind of want to buy a gun. I hope there's no, like, waiting period. Yeah, okay. Valtur's Scavenged Sundries. Pistols require only one hand and shoot bullets perfectly straight at medium range, dealing moderately high damage and stun. However, they have a slow rate of fire, their loud shots alert enemies. Okay.
The Living Lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Hello.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Ooh.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Hold on, are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Well, let's see what you have for sale. Okay, you've got equipment, items to wear. I already know I don't want to deal with medium or with heavy armor. Because it does reduce your maximum stamina and essence. Okay, so it's... yeah. Okay. We got scale armor or hauberk. They cost the same, but this one has more damage reduction, and it similarly reduces max stamina. This has less, but it doesn't reduce your stamina as much. And it reduces your essence more. Yeah. Then you got the light ones. Very little damage reduction, very little loss to stamina and essence. Okay, what about your clothing parts? Wayfarer's gloves. Ooh. Good for if I'm blocking or doing power attacks. Though most paladins that are devoted to Wodaka can be found among the ranks of the Steel Garrote Order, there is always an exception to the rule. Ulfdrang was one of such exception. He was one of the Order of Kind Wayfarers, and would spend his days walking alongside those traveling the roads of Edir, keeping them safe from beast and outlaw alike. Ulfdrang favored a shield in combat, partially to protect himself, but more so to protect those he traveled with. It seems that a small sliver of both his desire to protect and his fiery zeal remain in the gauntlets he wore in life. Okay, so you've got vambraces like I do. You got boots that buff your stamina, gauntlets that reduce blocking stamina cost, and greaves that boost resistance to poison and bleed. I don't need those. You got lockpicks, ooh. And you got some pelts. I'm gonna buy 2 lockpicks. Actually, you know what? These are cheap. I'll buy all 3. Did I have anything I wanted to sell beyond the stuff I sold already? No. Okay, this place is called the Best Offense. That's cool.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
You must be Dagherda. Dagherda?
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagherda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat.
Your teeth are
And
spiky.
I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Valtur told you.
He did warn me about you, for some reason.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
Well, what happened to break up your marriage? Apparently I knew about that.
To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
Fair enough. What do you got for sale? Yep, indeed, you got a lot of food and... that. I'm realizing what this means. This kith meat is like people meat. Okay, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna use that, so I may as well give it to you. I have a lot of healing items as is, so I'm not worried about buying things. The phrase kith was used earlier.
Look good and stay on.
Huh.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Oh, I inquired ingredient to use to cook recipes in the party camp. Use the cauldron to create consumables with enhanced effects. What does that mean? Where was that? Oh, I have companion commands. I can use my radial to use them. Why are you going to tell me I unlocked a recipe and I could find more and then not immediately open up the thing? Hey, I did see these. Oh, unarmed fists. I can punch things. I'd have to invest in the fighter tree for that, though. Great hammers. Yeah. No. Ledger screens. Do I get... Why would you give me this information and then not give me the information? I got interactions, quests, save and load, stores, unique items. I did say earlier I didn't want to check these, but they're not doing the things. So, I'm going to start breaking things down. I like collecting crafty items. So, asking questions, huh?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Golly. Ah, you're the one shouting.
Only because they've been ignoring me. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Hold on, Watchers. Rare individuals blessed or cursed with the ability to interact with the dead and see into the realm between life and death. Some Watchers are driven mad by their gift while others struggle to live normal lives. I could just say they don't exist. I could try to find one. What's it worth to you?
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. Those are the reptile humanoids, yeah. They're known for worshipping creatures larger than themselves, like dragons or ogres, but in the absence of a leader, will bide their time until one is found. Fiercely territorial, they will attack anyone who crosses in their lands or threatens their tribes. Why would Zorips invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
How long has Paradise been refusing people, actually?
Too long. I'm not sure how much of it is the militia, anyway. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I could see what I can do about the Zaurips.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zaurips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Oh no. That won't be a problem.
Still, I know it's a dirty job.
Is it though?
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
We got a side quest. Let's look at our map. Map screen shows topographical map of the region of the Living Lands and their settlements. So we technically, yeah, we aren't in Paradise. That's over here. We need to go up here to find the Strangle route, but we also can go to her cabin over here. There's our fast travel point. Okay. I want to look around a bit more. I like how now it's saying to access the map. I just was there, you goof.
Move along, please. I don't think you can come over here and try to strong-arm me, too.
Oh, you know what? I don't want these weapons. Why do I still have those equipped? Ugh. Boring. Let's go... sword and pistol. Hell yeah.
They've only been here a few years, but the adherents act like they run the place.
Force of habit. You'll get used to it. This bridge is out. Is that... That looks like the entrance to the city proper.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the adherents are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe.
Don't even bother heading to Paradise unless you've got a friend in the militia. Or maybe Heelguard could pull some strings.
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
Nope. So let's not cross this bridge right here just yet. Yeah, the Strangle route's up this way, so we could just tackle the left side of this zone. Do I have like a world map? I do! Okay, cool. So this is the zone I'm in. I like that. Okay.
Beams. Letters won't turn up.
You got a problem?
Gillardi. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sanza. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
He said things I don't know. Gillard, a Vailian expression of approval, meaning excellent or brave or defiant. Sanza is an eccentric but renowned Vailian cartographer. He made a name for himself by mapping the perilous Deadfire Archipelago. His dog is named Caleb. Okay, well... I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. There's a lot I don't know about myself.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
That describes half of this place.
Average build? Now if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
You sent your assistant in the wilds. Interesting. That sounds like a great plan.
Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Bang work? Well, I see why you're concerned. I'll keep an eye out for him.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Wanted. Sanza, proprietor of the Sands of Emporium, has reported his assistant Gehrmund missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Gehrmund's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sanza, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principe. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyways now? Anyway, godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Gehrmund.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Yeah, well, we've got other things to check out. We didn't even check this northern part of Claviger's Landing. These two are having a staring contest. Oh, that was the two that I saw. Let's go this way. I see an exclamation point on the icon for him, and I don't know what it means. But I do find some free goods that I'm taking. It's always a good thing. Oh. Is that the way I was just... Yeah, because that's where the guy is being, like, interrogated. Oh. Trout pie. Hey. Hope your arm doesn't get tired, bud. Okay. I want to check out that little bridge. How do you like that, Kai? Oh, there's more. There's stuff down here that I know. I'm pretty sure I already checked. No, I didn't check this way. Okay, I'll check that later. I see side passages. Oh, the Adir Empire, Part 1 Origin. In approximately 2200 AI, a group of tribes called the People of the Deer unified into a new civilization called the Adir Kingdom. The tribes, small and widespread over the land, knew it would be better for their continued existence to unify. The leaders of each tribe became advisors to the king chosen by the group. Each advisor would still be lord over his people, but each lord would answer to Fairkoning, first king. This decision was exactly what was needed, and the Adiran kingdom thrived. I feel like it should be called Adir, but they keep saying Adir, spreading across the land and establishing strong trade routes. The Adiran became known as fair but shrewd businessmen. While the country thrived and internally there was little strife, there were still the occasional skirmishes with the neighboring elven kingdom of Kulklin. Not long after the kingdom was formed, the Adiran people began studying animancy. Still largely unknown at the time, animancy was an exciting, terrifying new realm of which Adiran soldiers saw great potential. This potential came to bear fruit in 2260 AI when a group of animancers working together transferred the soul of a recently departed man into another body, creating the first of what would later become known as the Undead. The reaction to this discovery was swift and decisive. Both the King of Adir and the Church of Wodica condemned this event, and the study or practice of animancy was outlawed. it would never again be practiced openly on Adiran soil. Conflicts with Kulklin continued, escalating into a minor war in 2398 AI. Afterward, a treaty was signed, and the Kingdom of Adir merged with Kulklin to form the Adir Empire. With the political and military strife now settled, the Adir Empire would become an economic powerhouse, able to acquire and generate resources that were difficult to obtain in other parts of the world. The Empire's trade routes became some of the most lucrative in the world. Sounds cool. I want to check down here. Whoop. Okay, I do mount these. Cool. Whoa. Oh god. Sneezing again. I survived the sneezing. Bless me. I'm welcome. Whoa! Oh yeah, I can swim. Wonder how far out I can swim, though. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. I'm not exploring the water just yet. It doesn't excite me. Yeah, cool, I did mount it. I want to go down this way. What's over here? Oh, a backpack. Some money. Another wand, a branch. Oh, upgrade materials. Now you're telling me about this. Now that it matters. So now I have 2 wands. What if I double? These are the same, so that's not as fun. Okay.
I can't help it. After what happened with Kalisha.
I know, dear, but worrying isn't going to do anything.
You're right. Of course.
Have faith, love.
Hey.
Oh, you must be the Imperial envoy that just arrived. Hello.
Darling, you don't think that...
I don't know. I'm sure you're very busy, envoy. But do you know of any other ships from Adir that are slated to arrive soon?
Is something wrong? You seem worried.
Is it that easy to tell? Gods, I must be losing my touch.
We're waiting for our son, you see. He's been living in Adir for a number of years now, but is finally coming home.
I just hope he doesn't meet any trouble. I couldn't bear the thought of losing him too. Not after...
After what?
After we lost our little girl. She was working as a mercenary in the Deerwood. Last we heard, she was traveling to Gilded Vale to check in on Alvra, our other daughter.
But she never made it. We can only assume the worst.
Every time I see references to, like, Deerwood and the Shattered, or the Deadfire, I'm like, did this stuff happen in the first 2 games? But, let's learn some stuff. Gilded Vale, a quiet hamlet on the eastern reach in the heart of the Deerwood grain basket. The Hollowborn crisis put a severe strain on Gilded Vale until the Watcher of Caed Nua resolved this disastrous phenomenon. Yeah, I did that part. I got that far, I think. At least I got to it. Don't give up hope. She could still be alive.
I can only pray that you're right, but my gut tells me otherwise.
Apologies, Envoy, but we need to keep an eye out for our son. Be safe out there. The Living Lands are unlike anywhere else in Aora.
I suppose so. Though, there's a chance we were coming on the same boat. Ship.
Still, there is something to be said for the stability that the Darens bring.
For you, perhaps. If you don't mind ignoring their stance on animancy.
I suppose. It isn't perfect, but in all my years living here, I've never felt so safe.
Ah, well, let's hope they never make it to Fjord. It wouldn't end well. I am getting tired of the malicious Dream Scourge fears. Seems overblown to me.
I'm grateful for Adir.
Adir.
I was getting tired of the lawlessness.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of this inconsistent pronunciation. Got one more little spot.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so.
She's tall.
Actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangle route. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, alright? The land gets more dangerous the further north you go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry, little man. I have stared death in the face before, and have no fear of these supposed dangers.
Alright, well, good luck.
And then you're just gonna stand there and not actually do your adventure.
It's a fine day for adventuring.
Yes.
Greetings, godlike. Greetings, godlike.
Hi.
Something tells me I won't be getting that compensation.
Yeah, I don't know. What's this? Test your mettle. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisian native, an Adderan newcomer, or anyone else, you are welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be the next one to test my theory. That Kith can fly, but only straight toward the ground and only once. Come on top of the Magram Assay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, Weapons Master. I don't know what that is. Oh, eggs. Hehehe. Oh, a spear. Thrust with average speed, moderate damage and stun, but they have low block efficiency. I feel like all the melee weapons have low block efficiency. Oh, I see something in there. Store is barred. Looks like I can take this pathway to get there.
That lighthouse has been under repair since Adderan ships began filling the harbor.
Interesting. Okay, can I get up here? I gotta explore. It's the law. Maybe the bell tower has a way in? I'm not seeing one. Claviger's Landing, yeah. Oh, there's some spring berries. What do we have over here? I gotta scope this out from further away. Do I have any sort of obvious... Oh, that window. Okay. I know the way. You just gotta go up and around. Oh, there's another thing. It's got a purple thing. Got some money, crafty stuff. Ooh, a monster part. And some light armor. A common gambazon. It's got more damage reduction. It's padded armor, basically. Is that what it says? Padded armor is versatile and flexible, but deceptively heavy. Oh, it's light armor. I'm not sure if I want to do light armor yet. But let's go down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ah. Another spear. A potion and another. Oh. Hold to unlock with 3 lockpicks. Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. It's an early treasure. Some gold. Some gemstone. Oh, the herb that's used for upgrading. And some spirit stuff for enchanting. Well, whoever owned this stuff just got robbed. Whoops. This building is where the market is. That's the warehouse we need a key for that's surrounded by people. Is there like a secret way in to bypass the people? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call it a secret. Being a big-ass door, but... Alright. Big-ass hole in the ceiling, that's the phrase I'm looking for. But alright. I see the dang red dots on the Discord yelling at me. Is this a ladder? Okay, cool, there's a ladder. Boink. We've got Juliana's... I don't know about that. I haven't spoken to someone named Juliana yet, but I will take this chest. Silver, crafty stuff. We still don't have the keys, so... Oh, there's a wall right... There's a hole right there. We're good then. I don't want to just start picking up quest items. I'll come back here if I figure out who this Juliana is. And whether I want to help her or not. I'm assuming her. It's a very her name. Oh. Kai has a command to burn away webs, brambles, flammable objects. Select fire starter from the radial. Okay. What's over here? I just keep wanting to explore. Oh, this is definitely something. Is it just eggs? It is. Oh, it's some gold that looked like eggs for a second. You got big jumps, buddy. Oh, those two are gone. Good for them. Maybe they killed each other. Hard to tell. Oh! Ha! Nerd, you fell. Okay, well, good luck catching up. Unless you probably just teleport back to me. Oh, so much to look through. What's over here? The lighthouse. Oh, there's a sparkly sound when you're near bags that can be looted. Is this the spore that blew up? No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, this is a throwable. Let's look at that. Where is it at? Eye of Rimmergand. This glacial spore is rumored to be a fragment of Rimmergand himself. It releases a frigid mist when cracked or broken. Alright. I've got 2 pistols now. Anything here? There's another palm stone tree. Okay, how do the ships get in here? Because there's just a wall of rocks across the outside. Oh! Ooh. This game is really good looking. There's something over there. Water can be frozen to create ice platforms. Oh! Did I have that equipped? Hold on. How long is it gonna last? Okay, about as long as the recovery time. So I should make it over there. It launches ice shards though, so I should be able to do something with that. Oh, a skeleton, whoa. Some gold, enchanting materials, and stuff. I like the world interactivity. It's got shades of, like, Divinity Original Sin. Oh, cabbage. Wonder if a cabbage becomes rotten cabbage after enough time. There's a little camp over here. Someone left a... stuff. There's a busted down shack over here. Obviously the one I'm looking for is like up there, I think. Am I right? Yeah, kinda. Dehengen's cottage. Oh, I've got a quest to upgrade my armor. Let's figure that out. Do I have... I do have my weapons on my body. Oh. Yeah. Do I want to check out the lighthouse? There's stuff right there. Oh, there's a backpack on a stick. I've decided that I indeed want to check out the lighthouse. This is triggering all the brain buzz that I enjoy. There's a lot to do. Worker's note. I overheard a pair of men in the grinning Ballarok talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone's cleared out. Make sure no one sees you and watch the scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. We can't buy that vineyard near Salona if you're dead. Think about us. All the wine we can drink and no one to bark orders at us. Okay. I'm assuming Fennec was that body. Oh. Copper, iron, yeah. And then, ooh, a sales manifest. Why was the cabbage that's in the box spoiled, but the cabbage that's been out in the sun is fine? This document is a record of attempted sales. It is brimming with unfortunate accidents and consequential business failures. The most recent entries are as follows. Shipment C1, lost, destroyed by guards. Shipment C2, destroyed in mail delivery accident. Shipment C3, sold, profit lost in robbery. Shipment C4, the following is scribbled in the margins beneath entry C4. I have high hopes for this place. The last market was hostile to cabbages. I'm sure here will be different. Not the cabbages. I can't collect this one, though. Is that Fennec? It's a pretty long fall. Too bad some merchant lost his cabbages. I gotta go all the way back up. I think it would have been too easy to have C3 be like, rambunctious children ran into my cart. Anything on the mainlandy space before we go upward? Woo, slide. Oh god, I'm sliding too far. I can climb the little tree, that's cool. Hey. Alright, let's check out this lighthouse.
If this can hold me, you'll be fine. Just don't look down.
I like how you're implying that you're volunteering to go first, but you're following me, so you inevitably cannot go first. Essence potion. Okay, do I want to go this way? Hey. How? Okay. Ooh, there's something in here. Golden Plaque of Promises. God Shrine Totem Fragment Wotica.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
What is this? Nobilis Obliged. Reviving a companion grants rabbit health and essence regeneration. Used to restore god totems when placed at party camp. A number of promises are etched into this solid gold plaque, all but one are scratched out. Oh, so these have like skulls on them for difficulty. Okay. So we could look for clues about these fragments. Is there like a map icon for that? There are map icons for the other things. Oh, I noticed these are showing up on my map. Like that was what the person mentioned, the adventurer over there. Okay, cool. What's this thing? Just light. I can just walk over these to break them. Sometimes. Hey there. Oh, is this... This might be Fennec. Some money. Some more money. And the treasure map they were talking about. Okay, woo. I hate climbing. Captain Henqua must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the vantage will help me find his plundered riches. Or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up, whichever's quicker.
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the park room wall.
Is that here? Hold on. Can I... Is that in my inventory or in my journal? There it is, okay. Is this where I'm standing? I see a big tree, a broken down house, a river, and it looks like this is Okay, the big tree, broken down house. Okay, so it's like there. Yeah, there's that house. Was it? Okay. I think I have to go up to the top to actually see. Oh gosh. Ooh. These are some treacherous jumps. I'm gonna quick save. Oh, I just tried hitting the jump button while climbing and I jumped off. So that's what that button does. Okay, we're getting... Oh, this is the top. Cool. What is this? Hunt's hair. There's a chest. Arcanist's boots. What did that say? Unique clothing is enhanced with both a normal item bonus and an enchantment. Okay, let's look at this. We just got Arcanist boosts. Boots. Increase your health regeneration from all sources and plus 10 move speed. Yes. Through a combination of rigorous training and innate talent, many individuals throughout Aora are able to open their senses to the essence that permeates all things. To manipulate the essence, however, requires a level of dedication above and beyond what most are willing to or able to achieve. These well-made boots are the perfect companion for the long, rigorous travels that many wizards undertake on their path to mastering the arcane. Also, while I'm talking, the music is just going off. Okay, this is starting to look closer. The issue is these trees right here are not right behind that. Yeah, that was some wild fanfare music, alright. But it looks like it's somewhere over there. Now I have to get down.
Well, nothing ventured, Envoy.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing, but I'm gonna save first. I have an idea. I'm gonna do that thing from Triple X2. Oh god, this is making my stomach. Oh, I can't. Yeah! That was cool. Ugh. Oh, you jumped too, huh? Oh, that was cool. I was gonna shoot the water to make it ripple a bit, because that was a thing in that movie. He shot like a grenade launcher as he jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge, I think. Well, that was a fun way down. But I want to... Is this actually showing me like the map area at all? No. I have this armor thing. Head back to the party camp, huh? I have a party camp and it's right there. Alright. Is this where I found... Yeah, this is where I found that spear. Okay. I think. Looks like it's the right... Maybe not. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Because it's right here. Okay, we're good. That big pink bull, like, confused me. Hey. I probably shouldn't be in here. Oh! You can set up party camp at large, odd, or weird waystones found throughout the living lands. Hey! Let's set up a camp. For all two of us. You can change companion outfits at main camp tent and in party camps. The obsidian and Aora armor sets are accessible via the party stash at party camp. I don't care. So, oh, it's nighttime now. So is outfits... Kai, you've got 2 other outfits. I'm going to stick with the default. And then there's a workbench somewhere. Right here.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
Oh, I've got a party stash. Yeah! That's good, because I don't want to get rid of these Adherin things, but they're useless mechanically, so there you go. I remember in Pillars of Eternity, you could just sort of access that at any time, I think. I'm going to keep these other pieces of armor. I was going to say bits, and then I said pieces, and it came out as pieces. I got this, I could sell that. Agates are common in Eora, often prized by jewelers for their bright colors. Their considerable hardiness also makes them suitable for a variety of practical applications. The mountains and canyons near Dawnshore used to be teeming with these stones, though far fewer are found these days. Okay.
Perhaps.
Wait, can I access the party stash? Right.
Perhaps
Okay.
I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what you said. Sorry. All right. What do I want to upgrade? I got materials, weapon, armor, universal, Adra, and enchanting. Okay. I believe I should upgrade the gun. What do I have options for? Oh, okay, so I can... Yeah, I think the whole deal with this is all the weapons you find are going to be common, and you have to upgrade them to get your stuff. That sounds right. So let's upgrade the pistol. Yeah, and now I need 8 softwood and 2 more Paradisen ladder. Do I want to upgrade my breastplate? I don't know if my breastplate's what I want to stick with, so I'm not going to do that yet. And I can't upgrade the grimoire. I need more softwood branches. Same with the wands. Okay. Crafting. Oh, come on. I was told I had recipes. Do I have to cook? Oh, enchanting. Select a unique weapon from the left side to enchant. Replace its primary. This costs enchanting materials and currencies. Okay. Okay. Nothing I have yet. I can cook. Select a recipe to cook from the left side of the screen. View the resulting consumable and its effects. Halls leaf tea. Okay, so these are pretty generic requirements. I wonder if the option I pick changes things. I can make arak. Okay. I can make grenades using arak. Tarloaf. Ooh, stews. Okay, so that's why it doesn't say specifically, because I can pick whatever I want. I didn't realize soul sponge counts as a cooked meat. Or... okay. I guess it's more like cooked protein. Okay, there's a lot of options. I could just cook the fish. Can I use the fish for other stuff? I don't have any options that use just... oh, there it is. Okay. What does this give? 20 health regen. These give more. Yeah, let's make some fish. Fish maricrudia. Raw fish wrapped in dry fire kelp. Oh, I'm basically making sushi. Cool. What kind of drinks do I have? Ooh, this adds intellect and maximum essence. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I could make some essence regeneration stuff. Yeah. We're out here cooking. Oh, I can make use the rotted foods to make stuff. That's cool. Fruitful wine. Fair enough. Doesn't seem... it increases constitution, though. Yeah. Let's just make stuff without planning ahead. Because that sounds fun. I can make grenades with alcohol. Just the way the founding fathers intended. You have something to say?
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here.
Great.
You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
I've done a bit of everything, really.
Well, we'll have to have a drink at the Grinning Ballarrock. Perhaps I can get you to tell me more. In the meantime, tell me this instead.
Hold on. What's Ballarrock? Massive creatures native to the Living Lands, frequently in hibernation and rarely spotted in the wilds. Legends tell that a Ballarrock's form reflects their preferred season and ecosystem, where they act as hunters and guardians. Okay.
Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands?
Investigating this dream scourge thing.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
No, I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something.
Fair.
Sorry. These are unusual times.
Well, I'm tired of living in unusual times. What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the dream scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
So, what is known about the scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
Well, you know, given the Pillars of Eternity focus on, like, souls and spirits, maybe it's bringing back their past lives and making them live them concurrently and just driving them insane, but that's why I'm here. I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Claviger accompanied your ambassador.
Why are you looking for the Claviger anyways?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Claviger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Well, I feel a connection to this place. A rock was speaking to me, and I don't think I was on drugs this time.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking.
Yeah.
It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
You know why this is called the Dream Scourge anyways?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Like, wait, fungal growths? Like, these?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know.
Yeah?
Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Hey. Could I ask some questions about you?
Good thing you're asking the expert.
So you're from Rauatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
I mean, we have a Mawanator too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Yeah? I thought that was just your species being pretty physically imposing.
That certainly doesn't hurt. Nor does the fact that many of us are excellent singers. If you ever find yourself in Tekoa, visit the Lore College to hear the chanters. In Deadfire, the Huana Water Shapers can sing the waves into incredible sculptures and devastating salvos.
Hold, please. You introduced a new term. There's been a lot talked about in this conversation. What are Huana? The indigenous culture of the Deadfire Archipelago, keen sailors and survivors who thrived in the harsh region for thousands of years. Long ago, they were an imperial power ruling from the great city of Okaizo. Today, their diminished but influential authority can be found on the island of Nekataka. Cool. What's Rauatai? Well, no, I think I've been there. I remember constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Cool. What's a trencher?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers.
Okay.
Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Well, adversity builds strength and character, I suppose.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
And one of the most warlike and expansionist.
You're not wrong. Though, my countrymen would point out that we had to expand to find fertile land to feed our people. And the scattered kingdoms we've absorbed in the process have joined one of the most advanced nations in the world.
Nice. It's complicated.
And that's what I like about the Living Lands, where most civic concerns are about as nuanced as a wall of sharpened stakes. Until recently, anyway.
I think I get the point. When did you come here?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before? Well, a change from what?
I was living in a settlement called Thirdborn.
Thirdborn? The main settlement in the Shatterscarp region of the Living Lands. It's primarily occupied by Rauataian expatriates, sailors, soldiers, explorers, and merchants. Aora is the known world. Nui is a Rauataian word for big, often used in conjunction with titles. Okay.
It's a rugged little place. Lots of Rauataian expatriates.
It sounds nice.
It really was. Anyway, we were talking about something else, yeah?
What did you do before you came here?
I joined up with the Rauatai Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
Ah. So, before being... I don't know that, personally. What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rauatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar.
To add, they're bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Huana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder.
Thirdborn, main settlement of Shadowscript, yeah. Wilder are sentient creatures who form complex communities, but are nonetheless excluded from Kith society. Whether that is the fault of language barriers, immense cultural differences, or unexamined bigotry, however, depends on whom you ask. Okay.
And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us, but I didn't see that either.
So what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
Huh. You disliked fighting for Rauatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rauataian deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Huh. How'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Well, did you find something better?
I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Yeah, well, thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
What do you mean training?
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield.
We have never fought.
I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
We have not, but, you withstand a lot of damage. I want to know how you stay on your feet.
Some of that is sheer stubbornness. But I can give you some pointers on your stance, too.
Okay.
That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Huh. I have to upgrade my armor, I guess, to proceed. But I think I used all of my stuff, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, man. I think I am going to stick with medium armor, and I might just upgrade this to get the thing over. Alright. Now I get 6 damage reduction, and yeah. Alright.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Oh, I got +2 Constitution from Kai's training. That's cool. Did this become like a finished quest? It looks like it. Yeah. Okay. I want to do the cabin fever thing next. But we've been going for like 3 hours. Wow. I want to see if there's anything I missed. Ooh.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Yeah, that's cool. How do I, like, just go to sleep? Is that an option? Oh, there's my totem shrine. Okay, so I've got space for several little totems. I guess these are passive abilities I'm just gonna upgrade. But I gotta find the bases first? Okay. Maybe I just interact here? Okay. That's where it is. But I need to take a break because I've been going for 3 hours. So I'm gonna do a proper save. I don't get to name these. I'm already disappointed. Alright.